My earliest memories are playing video games, actually. And when I was real young, I had a cousin, and he brought me Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And it's actually one of my favorite video games. And I liked that game so much that I stole it from him. You know, I did one of those things where we were going outside to play, and so I hid it, and then when we come back in, nobody could find it, that kind of stuff. And I liked that game so much that I got a tattoo of it. So, and this speech is going to be about what I enjoy doing. So I like to solve problems, I like to play video games, and I like to work hard. First thing that I enjoy doing is solving problems. I really didn't know that I liked solving problems until a couple of years ago, actually. So I kind of had, a different course mapped out. I wanted to become a supervisor or something like that, maybe move up into management. And then I started working with the engineering team a little bit and helping them out on some things. And I realized that that's what I like doing. I like helping people out. I like solving problems, and I like figuring things out. I like making people's jobs easier. I really like that feeling when something clicks. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced that, but if you're working on a problem 4 or 5 hours or a week or something like that, and then for whatever reason, just all of a sudden you get it. You figured it out, you know what's going on. I don't know if there's some kind of hormone that gets released in your brain or what, but I really like that feeling. So the second thing I like doing is I like playing video games. I really like getting into a good story and immersing myself in that world. I enjoy that. I like to figure things out in the video game. I like to solve the problems, the puzzles. I like to beat them. I like to know which enemies I need to kill to complete that level, things like that. I also like being the best. I like playing online. I like being competitive. I like to win. I like to be the MVP. I like to have the most kills, the least deaths. I like to just be on top of the scoreboard and be better than everybody else. I like video games so much that I got tattoos of them. I got Link because that's one of my favorite games, and I got Mario because I kind of feel like he's the icon of gaming. And I'm going to get more, I'm sure. I'll probably have my whole leg mapped out in my favorite video games. The final and most important thing about me is that I enjoy doing is I like working hard. One of the reasons is because I enjoy making money. I like money. I always like to joke around that one of these days I'd like to be like Scrooge McDuck and have one of those big money pits with coins filled with money and just be diving in there and swimming and spitting out coins and stuff like that. One of the reasons, because I really get stressed. I get stressed out if I don't have enough money, and I like to have that big safety and buffer zone. I could never be one of those people who live paycheck to paycheck. That would be very, very hard for me, probably because I'd pull my hair and I'd be even balder than I am. I also like to work hard because I want opportunities for my kids. If my kids want to go to college, I want them to go to college, and I want them to be handicapped right out of the gate with debt. Also, if they want to, just have that money just to put aside for a little stability, maybe to buy a car, to travel the world or something like that, maybe to experience some different things, I'm okay with that. I just don't want them to start out behind. I'm not a person that minds going to work. I don't think I've ever been like that, really. Not that I can remember. I've never sat at home right before work and really dreaded going in or anything like that. And when I get here, I don't mind being here. I'm not the person that wants to go home. I don't complain about it. I don't whine about it. I'll be here early and I'll stay late. I'll come in 30 minutes early and try to figure out what's going on or see what's happening with things. Or if I'll stay late to get whatever I need to get done. I don't have any problems doing any of that. I also like being the best at work, which kind of goes with everything else, right? I like to be better than everybody else. I like to know more than everybody else. I like to be the troubleshooter, the person that everybody comes to. I'm competitive. I guess that's one of the reasons. I really think everyone likes to work. I just don't think everyone likes to do what they're doing. I don't think anybody's really lazy. I just think people haven't really found their passion. I don't think it's people dread going to work or anything like that. I think they need to find what they like doing. And so those are the reasons that I enjoy working. So remember, I like to solve problems, I like to play video games, and I like to work hard. That A Link to the Past, that game I told you about earlier. My cousin actually beat me up for that once he found out that I stole that game from him. We would always play martial arts. He would always be Bruce Lee, and I would always be Chuck Norris, and he would always beat me up. He's a little bit older than me. So I hope this speech has been entertaining and informative to everybody. Thanks for listening.
Got it.